Welcome to the course Depreciation, Alternate Investment and Profitability Analysis. We are continuing with module 1, that is depreciation. In this lecture, we will cover another depreciation method which is called double declining balance method, and this is fourth lecture in the series. Welcome to the course Depreciation, Alternate Investment and Profitability Analysis. We are continuing with module 1, that is depreciation. In this lecture, I will cover another depreciation method which is called double declining balance method. This is fourth number of lecture in the series. The double declining balance method is an accelerated form of depreciation methods, under which the majority of the depreciation associated with a fixed asset is recovered during the first few years of its useful life. The approach is reasonably under either of the following circumstances. That means, we should accept or we should use this double declining method approach under following circumstances. When the utility of an asset is being consumed at a more rapid rate during the early part of its useful life, or when the intent is to recover more expense now, thereby shifting profit recognition further into the future, which may be used for deferring income taxes. This I had also explained in the declining balance method, that if the depreciation is high in the early part of the useful life, then one has to pay less taxes, and hence more money will be there in the firm to utilize. However, this method is more difficult to calculate than the traditional straight line method of depreciation. Also, most assets are utilized at a consistent rate over their useful lives, which does not reflect the rapid rate of depreciation resulting from this method. So, if the usefulness is consistent rate, that means at a consistent rate we are using the equipment, then probably double declining method of depreciation should not be used. But if the depreciation is fast in the early periods, like I had given an example of computer, the computer usage is more in its early period than in the latter period, and hence for computer type of equipment the double declining method is a better method to be used than straight line method. Double declining balance method, a common depreciation computation method that involves applying the depreciation rate against the non depreciated balance and is generally used for long lived assets. The double declining balance depreciation method is an accelerated depreciation method that computes twice as much of the depreciation based on assets book value each year compared to straight line depreciation method. This method is sometimes called double declining balance or 200% method. There are other methods also like this, double declining balance, 150 percent method also, but generally double declining balance method refers to about 200% method. In fact, it is a declining balance method using a fixed percentage factor giving a depreciation rate equivalent to twice the minimum rate with the straight line method. The formula for double declining balance method, if we check, then it is very clearly shown in the slide. Declining balance depreciation is calculated using the formula depreciation is equal to depreciation rate into book value of the asset. However, in the double declining balance method, it is depreciation is equal to a accelerator factor into straight line rate. Depreciation for a period in a double declining balance method is equal to 2 into straight line depreciation percentage into book value at the beginning of the period. The value of the accelerator factor is 2 for double declining balance method. The value of the accelerator factor is 1.5 or 150% in a 150% declining balance method. If the accelerator factor is 2, this is 200% declining balance method, of which is 150%, it is 150% declining balance method. It should be noted that the double declining balance method is often applied to cases where the salvage value is considered to be 0. If salvage value is 0, then the formula shortens, because if the salvage value is 0, then in a straight line depreciation method, the depreciation is equal to 1 by the service life of equipment, and hence if it is taken as 1 by service life of the equipment, then for double declining balance method this becomes 2 divided by service life of the equipment. So, it simplifies this, and only knowing the service life of the equipment we can compute the percentage for the double declining balance method. Let us take an example to compute double declining balance method. Now, the example is if a business purchased a vehicle for rupees 5 lakh and expected to last for 10 years, and after which its salvage value is expected to be rupees 50,000, the company would deduct the remaining 4,50,000 as 45,000 per year for 10 years under straight line depreciation method. Find the depreciation for first 2 years using double declining balance method. Let us solve it on the board. Now, this is the example to demonstrate the double declining balance method. So, what is given? V equal to 5 lakh, Vs is equal to 50,000, N is equal to 10. Now, if I try to calculate what will be the depreciation using straight line method. So, depreciation using straight line method, this is equal to rupees 5 lakh minus rupees 50,000 divided by 10, which comes out to be rupees 4,50,000 divided by 10 is equal to rupees 45,000. This is my depreciation rate using straight line method. Now, hence fixed percentage factor F using straight line method is equal to 45,000 divided by 5 lakh. This comes out to be 0.09 or 9%. Now, DDBM, double declining balance method, uses 2 times the F value calculated using straight line method. So, F for straight line method is equal to 0.09 and hence F for DDBM method will be 2 into 0.09, that is 0.18 or 18%. Now, the book value using DDBM after 1 year, that is A equal to 1, VA is equal to V minus VF is equal to V 1 minus F is equal to 5 lakh into 1 minus 0.18 is equal to rupees 4 lakh hence depreciation for the first year using DDBM equal to 5 lakh minus 4 lakh 10,000 is equal to rupees 90,000. Now, this can be directly computed. Depreciation for first year is equal to 0.18 into 5 lakh is equal to rupees 90,000. So, either we can calculate it in this manner or we can directly calculate the depreciation for the first year as this. Now, similarly, depreciation for the second year. Now, book value using DDBM after second year A equal to 2, VA equal to 1 minus F whole square equal to 5 lakh 1 minus 0.18 whole square. This comes out to be 6724 rupees 336200. Hence, depreciation for second year is equal to rupees 4,10,000 minus rupees 36200 equals rupees 73,800. Now, this 4,10,000 is the book value after the first year that we have calculated in the first step, or directly you can go the depreciation for second year is equal to 18% of the book value, that comes out to be 0.18 into 41 4,10,000 comes out to be 0.18 into 41,000. This is 0.18 into 4,10,000. That comes out to be rupees 73,800. If in the timeline we see this is 0, the cost is 5 lakh, but this is book value. After 1 year, this reduces to 4,10,000 rupees. And after 2.0, this is 3,36,200. So, depreciation for the second year, this will be computed based on the fixed percentage 0.18 into this value. Similarly, for the third year, this will be 0.18 into 336,200 depreciation. So, this is the way how this will move. Now, let us take another example. The earlier example was basically given to demonstrate how to compute the depreciation using double declining balance method. Now, this in this example 1 tells Vinod purchased a i7 computer paying rupees 80,000. The computer's estimated salvage value is 5,000 after 5 years of useful life. Use double declining balance method to compute annual depreciation for all 5 years. Now, what is given to us? Original value of computer is equal to rupees 80,000. Salvage value of computer is equal to rupees 5,000. Amount to be depreciated is equal to rupees 80,000 minus 5,000 equal to rupees 75,000. Useful life n is equal to 5 years. Now, this is the parameters under which we have to compute the depreciation. Now, the first step is to find out depreciation using straight line method. So, depreciation using straight line method is equal to rupees 75,000 divided by 5, which comes out to be rupees 15,000 per year. Now, we have to find out the value of f value, that is fixed percentage value for straight line method is equal to 15,000 divided by the original cost, that is 80,000, which comes out to be 0.1875. Now, thus for double declining method, thus for DDBM, the value of f will be equal to 2 into 0.1875 comes out to be 0.375. That is 37.5%. Now, the first year depreciation, using DDBM method is equal to 80,000 into 0.375 comes out to be is 30,000. Now, Now, second year depreciation will be recent book value into 0.375, this is the factor. Now, recent book value is 80,000 minus 30,000, because this is the depreciation of the first year, into 375, that comes out to be rupees 18,750. Let us check it. Now, for third year the depreciation will be recent book value into 0.375, and in this case the recent book value will be, this was the book value at the end of the first year, at the start of the second year. Now, the book value will be 50,000 minus 18750 into 375, which comes out to be 50,000 minus 18750 comes out to be 31,250 into 375 into 0.375 comes out to be rupees 11,718.8. Now, fourth year depreciation will be recent book value into 0.375. So, this is equal to 31250 minus 11719. Let us make it 719 into 0.375. This comes out to be rupees 7324. And for the fifth year, the depreciation is equal to 19531 minus 7324 into 0.375. This comes out to be 11207 into 0.375, which comes out to be rupees 7207. Now, at the end we are charging 7207, but if I multiply this, this comes out to be less, this is 122. So, if I multiply 12207 into 0.375, this comes out to be rupees 4578. However, I am charging this 7207. From where the 7207 has come? This has come 12207 minus the book salvage value 5000 comes out to be rupees 7207. That means this is Vs, this is V. I was moving something like this above Vs. So, from here we have taken straight line, this is 4th year to 5th year, this is 5th year. So, for the 5th year I am deducting 7207 instead of 4578 to bring it to the Vs value. This table shows you the values computed, the depreciation computed for different years, which I had already shown you in the blackboard. Now, let us go to the example number 2. Now, the example number 2 is a crude distillation laboratory unit was purchased by paying rupees 2 lakh with a service life of 7 years. The expected salvage value after the useful life is estimated to be 20,000. Determine the depreciation charges and year end book values using double declining balance method. This question is not much different than the example 1. So, let us solve it. So, given are original cost of the equipment was rupees 2 lakh, salvage value is rupees 20,000, useful life, which is n, is equal to 7 years. Now, obviously, the first step for solving this will be to calculate the depreciation rate using straight line method, and then we have to convert it into a fraction f, and then for double declining balance method we will take 2 times this value and then start computing the depreciation charges. So, using straight line depreciation will be 2 lakh minus 20,000 divided by 7. So, this is nothing but 1,80,000 divided by 7. This comes out to be rupees 25,714.2857 per year. So, the fraction value of f using the straight line method is equal to 25,714.2857 divided by this 2 lakh, because we are finding out the fraction of the original cost, comes out to be 0.12857,14286. Now, thus f for DDBM, BM is equal to 2 into f for straight line method is equal to 2 into 0.12857,14286. comes out to be 0.25714,286 is equal to around 25.71%. So, we have computed now the F for double declining balance method, which comes out to be about 25.71%. Now depreciation for first year will be this value 0.25714,286 into rupees 2 lakh, that is the original cost of the equipment, which comes to be rupees 51428.57. Now the book value at the end of first year or start of second year, because this is the book value here, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2. So, this is the book value here at this point. So, I can say that the end of the first year or the start of the second year is equal to rupees 2 lakh minus this value rupees 51428.57 is equal to rupees 148,571.43. So, this is the value 148,571.4843. This is at this point. Now, the depreciation for second year will be this book value multiplied by the factor. This book value will come here, that is rupees 148,571.43 into this factor zero point 25714,286. This comes out to be rupees 38,204.08. Now, the book value at the end of second year will be 148,571.43 minus 38,204.08. Now, this way the computations will be done. Now, let us see the results in a tabulated form. Now, this is the result in the tabulated form, and here we should observe that the depreciation is decreasing. In the first year it is 51,428, then it is 38,000, and then it will further decrease. That means, in the early years the depreciation will be far more, than the later years. In this also we will see that the depreciation in the last year has to be computed based on the salvage value, because here we also find that from the starting to V it will not reach Vs, it will reach something here. So, somewhere here we have to put a straight line method, that is it is 6th year, this is 7th year to reach to the Vs, and that is why the value of Vs will be different, that I had already written at the end of this table, that how the Vs value will have to be calculated in the last year. Now, let us summarize the lecture. The monetary value of an asset decreases over time due to the use, wear and tear of oscillations. This decrease is a measure of depreciation, this we have already known about this, and in this lecture I have demonstrated how to use double declining balance method for depreciation computation. And the main thing of this double declining balance method is that it depreciates large value of, it gives large value of depreciation at the early years than the later years, and hence due to this high depreciation the profit in the early years will be less, and hence you have to pay less taxes in the early years. Thank you.